Hello and welcome to a Key Smash Studios video. Today we're going to talk about how to set up a modded Minecraft server. If you have not watched one of my server videos before, I will try to go through step by step so you don't have to worry about it. And if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. With that said, make sure to like and subscribe and we'll get started. So first and foremost, most modded Minecraft happens on Curseforge these days. If you don't know what that is, it's a desktop app, specifically this one, and you can look through mod packs and things of that nature. So we're going to go through how to install that and go through how to install server packs from there. I will put this link in the description below. You just need to go download the Curseforge app. It's pretty simple. I'm not going to go through the exact process of downloading it. Everyone's installed a program before. It shouldn't be too hard. But once you have installed it, what we're going to do is we are going to come here to the home page and we're going to find Minecraft. Once you're inside Minecraft, you can see all the different mod packs that you have or do not have installed. If you would like to find some more mod packs, you can browse through the mod packs and select any of the hundreds that they have available. You can sort by game versions, so if you want to play a 1.12 version of Minecraft for a little bit of an older aesthetic, or one of the newer ones, you can definitely do that. There's also categories where you can sort based on like questing, large industry, skyblock, things of that nature. You can sort through and find the different mod packs that suit you. For the purposes of today, we are going to be using the All the Mods 6 mod pack, since it is the first one on the top when you open it currently. This is just the one that I'm going to use. When you click on All the Mod 6, you can see that it opens an overview and all that jazz. If you do not have it installed, you can just hit install and it'll drop it into this My Mod Packs thing where you can hit play here. Once you have the actual game installed for you to play, you might think, well, how do I need to set up a server? And the way that you set up a server is by clicking this little button here. Once you click this little button here, it will download the latest server pack. As you can see, I have downloaded this zip file called Simple Server Files. Once I clicked that, it downloaded the zip file here. So I'm just going to extract this zip file. You can extract it any way you want. I put it in a random folder in a random drive. And the extraction process is actually fairly simple. Once it's extracted, you just open it up and there is a bat file from the mod pack creator. And this server start bat file is really just a way for the mod pack author to make sure that you install all the mods in the correct order. So what you're going to do is you're going to open that up and it's going to say that, this isn't safe to run, all that jazz. You can just ignore that. It's perfectly safe to run. And what it does is it opens up this command prompt window. It will make sure that you have Java first and then it will start going through the install. So it's going to download all the 270 mods in this mod pack. If you have a smaller mod pack, it won't be 270. Every mod pack is going to be a little bit different here. As you can see, it's going through text far faster than you can read it. That's totally fine. Just let it run. In a second here, it's going to pop up and say that we have not accepted the EULA, and it's going to let us do that, but while it's downloading the mods. So here's the EULA acceptance thing, and all you have to do is just type in true, hit enter, and then it continues on with the mod pack loading. Now at this point, what it's going to do is install the mod pack server properly, and this can take, depending on the mod pack, from 20 minutes to a lot longer. It's probably best if you just leave this alone and let it run for 30 minutes to an hour and just let it go, because this is a fairly lengthy process. When you are combining 270 mods, it can be really finicky. So it's going to have like a ton of different errors. It's going to create a ton of different log files. But at the end of the day, it's going to get it all set up and done automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. And if you just sit here and look at it, all you'll see is override, error, dangerous. Just ignore all that. It's the mod pack working on its own. It's just going to go through it all and set it up. So I will come back when this finishes and show you what it looks like when it's done. While this is continuing to load, one of the things we can do is set up our port forwarding. Now, port forwarding is important to any Minecraft server. Modded Minecraft is no different. Luckily, though, the process is no different and the default port does not change. So if you have set up a Minecraft server before with the port 25565, you do not have to do this step. If you have not, then we need to set up a port forwarding for the port 25565. If you have not seen one of my videos, I often talk about portforward.com because they have a list of all routers. Every router is a little bit different. The router is the box where the internet comes into your house, and that's where we need to set up port forwarding. And we can do that from our computers provided we know what router it is. So portforward.com allows you to search by all routers. They have most routers. They don't have everything, but they have most routers. If you can find your router here, let's say you have a D-Link router and you do not have to pay this. But if you have your D-Link router and you say have a, I don't know, DI707, it will give you a step-by-step guide on how to set up ports. I can't go through every single router on the internet, so this one is just going to have to serve as an example for you. This is my personal router, and here I have my port forwardings. I can create a custom service, give it a name such as Minecraft or test, and then I can give it a range. So 25565 to 25565. This is the port that you'll need. For this particular router, I also have to put it in base host port, and it's going to need to be TCP UDP. That is how it works for my particular router right now. This will not be an exact copy for your router. If you would like an exact copy for your router, what you need to do is come to portforward.com, have the list of all routers, find your router. It's going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to do it. Once you have that done, hopefully this will continue loading here in just a few seconds. So after a while of sitting at, a list of contributors has been successfully loaded. All players have been successfully backed up will drop. It took me 16 minutes. Depending on your computer and your internet, it might take you a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, but that's what will let you know that the server is up and running. So then if you go into the mod pack itself, you can do a direct connection. I'm going to blur this out because that is my external IP address. But once you do end up connecting to your server, assuming you have done your port forwarding correctly, you will see that the user, in my case TE4, has connected to the server. And that is how you get your own personal server up and running. Now, the first time you join the world, this will take a little bit of time to go through. It's just how it works. The first time you generate, it generates achievements, inventories, things of that nature. So there you have it. I am playing on my server that is hosted on my computer. I don't really have a super crazy computer to do this. You do need a fair bit of RAM. The server will need somewhere between 4 to 8 gigs to run pretty stably, and then to play it at the same time, you're going to need another 8-ish gigs. So at the very minimum, I would say that you probably need 16 gigs of RAM to make this happen. If you have any questions about any of that, please let me know down in the comments below. If you look in the description, you'll find a link to our Discord. We would love to hear from you in there. As always, I hope this has been helpful. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. It really does help us out, and hopefully I'll see you next week.